This is Tina Morasic with Hockey Mom Productions coming to you live from the furthest east location we could be for these PAL playoffs. We're North Pittsburgh Wildcats are set to take on the SHAHA Panthers, number 44 Kinroad. Center for the faceoff, got 84 Morasic and 64 Abraham on his wings. Out back is 87 Steinhoffel and 63 Rhodes. We are in the North Pittsburgh end here. Back behind the net is 84 Morasic coming up the inside wall here. 84 Morasic sends it cross ice. Pass intended for 64 Abraham. She gets to the outside wall, picked up just over the blue line by 63 Rhodes. Abraham gets a piece of it, sends it over the red line. SHAHA turns it around the red line across the blue line. Steinhoffel gets back. 44 Kimmel and Steinhoffel in that outside corner, send it up the outside wall. SHAHA keeps there. Kimmel makes it there, gets a piece of it. SHAHA sends it deeper. And in the North Pittsburgh end, back behind the net in the inside corner, SHAHA brings it around back behind the net in the outside corner. Abraham gets there. SHAHA sending it a little bit deeper. Kimmel gets there, and he gets taken down. There's going to be a penalty on SHAHA right away. Stopping the clock with 11:13 to go in the first period. All right, we're in the SHAHA end now. Stepping in for this face-off is 48 Mertz. He's got 29 Kowalski and 73 Kowalski on his wings. Out back, 7 Van Troba and 24 to Gespy. 24 to Gespy fires that deeper into the SHAHA end. In the inside corner now, Kowalski with the piece of it. SHAHA coming up the inside now. They're going to clear the zone. Van Troba sends it back in, but there's a whistle for offside, stopping the clock with 11 minutes to go. Still 47 seconds remaining, and that penalty to SHAHA for that hit on the outside wall on 44 Kimmel. All right, Mertz wins this one to the SHAHA end. Kowalski gets there. SHAHA picking this one up. Van Troba on the near wall here. Van Troba holding this one in. This one leaks over the blue line, and now SHAHA's away with it. Only to Gespy's back. 73 Kowalski trying to get back. SHAHA in front of the net with it now. Good defense by de Gespy. In front of the net, de Gespy now on the outside wall. Mertz is going to pick it up. Here comes Mertz up the outside. Mertz through the neutral ice. Here comes Mertz across the blue line. Got Kowalski with him. Mertz taking this one to the net. SHAHA picks his pocket there and sends this one to the outside wall. 73 Kowalski makes his way there. Now 29 Kowalski on the near corner here in the near wall. Kowalski turns it around, sends it back behind the SHAHA net. Mertz is the first to get to it. Mertz now on the outside. 73 Kowalski steps in. Mertz turning this one around the outside, sends it to the middle. Nobody home. This one's going to come out of the zone. 16 Christner off the bench gets this one at the red line. 16 Christner cross ice D-to-D pass, hits a 95 Jackson in the tape with it and sends it ahead to 48 Mertz. 48 Mertz backhands this one into the SHAHA end. SHAHA picks it inside of their zone, clears the zone, puts it right on the tape of 95 Jackson, who lobs this one toward the net. This one goes wide and outside of the net. SHAHA picks it up behind their own net. They're on the inside corner and the inside wall. Christner with the keep at the blue line there, and Christner sends it toward the net. SHAHA knocks it down and clears. Jackson first to get over to the outside wall in front of the SHAHA bench. Jackson with it now, sending it deep into the SHAHA end. SHAHA's going to chase this one down. 17 Whitney off the pine, chasing this one with 3 Redlinger on the inside wall. 16 Christner holding down the blue line. SHAHA gets this one past Christner and sends it to the neutral ice. 95 Jackson's the only one back. This will be icing, and there's your whistle. Stop at the clock with 9:30 to go. After that whistle for ice, we're going to come back down to the SHAHA end with 9:30 to go in the first period. Out on the ice for your Cats is 44 Kimmel, 64 Abraham, 84 Morasic. Out back, 63 Rhodes, and 87 Steinhoffel. 9:30 to go in the first period. Stripes drops the puck. 44 Kimmel sends this one deep into the SHAHA end. Abraham gets there. This one on the near wall now. SHAHA with it. Steinhoffel gets back. Rhodes gets back. All right, Rhodes with it now on his feet, sends this one to the near wall. Abraham and Steinhoffel on the inside wall. Kimmel in front of the net. 63 Rhodes chases this one down on the outside wall. Who's with it now but Abraham? Abraham skating through traffic. SHAHA gets a piece of it, turns around, sends it on the net. Mather comes out, puts his pillows on that one, and sends it wide. In the outside corner, here comes 63 Rhodes up the outside wall with it now. 63 Rhodes across the blue line, across the red line. Rhodes dumps this one in across the blue line. Morasic first to chase this one down. SHAHA with it now behind their own net. They send it up the inside wall. Knocked down by Abraham. Keeps this one in, but then SHAHA clears. Steinhoffel chasing it down. Big defensive play by Rhodes in the neutral ice. Backhands this one across the red line. Kimmel with a piece of it now. Rhodes steps up at the blue line. Rhodes sends this one through the neutral ice. This is going to be icing, and there's the whistle stopping the clock with 8:35 to go. After that whistle for icing, face-off's going to be down in the North Pittsburgh end. Big shout out to the AV and technical crew, Fuzzy here today. The piece that holds the iPad and the tripod is broken, and he fixed it with some hockey tape while it was coming into the rink hot, because there's a big accident on 22, so Link got out just in time. All right, here's 48 Mertz on the outside wall. Mertz comes down on the inside. SHAHA now sends it in front of the net. Van Troba gets a piece of this one, and now Kowalski with it on go. Nathan Kowalski through the neutral ice across the red line. Kowalski coming up the inside here. Kowalski recovers, hangs on to this one. SHAHA turns this one around, and their zone clears the zone coming through the neutral ice. DeGespy chasing this one down. Van Troba's back. Mertz is back. 73 Kowalski and 29 Kowalski all back in the zone. 48 Mertz now trying to tip this one off. This one hits Stripes. It's in Stripes' feet. 73 Kowalski first to get to it. SHAHA holds it in, sends it deep inside of the North Pittsburgh end. Sam Van Troba chasing this one down, back behind the net. Sam Van Troba sends this one around the outside corner. 48 Mertz picks this one up. 48 Mertz up the outside wall to 73 Kowalski. 73 Kowalski battling to keep that one out. Good defense by SHAHA, digging for this one. This one comes over the blue line. It's off sides. Stopping the clock with 7:43 to go. All right, off the pine for the Cats, 17 Whitney, 3 Redlinger. Who's on the far side? Is it 54 McKenna? Sure is. Out back is 95 Jackson and 16 Christner. Here's 3 Redlinger on the inside, 17 Whitney on the inside battling for this one. 3 Redlinger steps in. Whitney and Redlinger battling on the inside wall for this one. SHAHA now at the red line. Only Jackson's back. Christner working to get back. Oh, they're going to call a... Stripes has his arm up. As soon as North Pittsburgh touches this one, we're going to get a whistle, and there it is. North Pittsburgh headed to the sin bin here at 7:13 in the first period. SHAHA is going to be on the power play here. All right, 16 Christner in the sin bin. So North Pittsburgh shorthanded here. Oh, and they didn't stop the clock. We're at 7:13 to go. Out on the ice for your Cats, 95 Jackson, 64 Abraham, 44 Kimmel, and 63 Rhodes. Let the clock catch up. It's at 7:08. We'll wait till it gets down to 6:47. Oh, they're on that outside post. At that outside post, digging for it now. Mather's got it covered, and there's a whistle. Stopping the clock with 7 minutes to go. I'm just going to change it here. We've got 7 minutes to go. We still have 47 seconds, only 13 seconds into the SHAHA power play. 63 Rhodes, 44 Kimmel, 64 Abraham, and 95 Jackson out on the ice for the Cats. Face off in the Wildcats end. 44 Kimmel for that. Oh, here, we're going to clear the zone. Here goes Abraham with it now. I don't mind this on the SHAHA power play, spending a little time in their end. Pass by Abraham over to Kimmel. Good defense by SHAHA, but I don't mind that when we're shorthanded. We're down to 33 seconds to go in the power play. SHAHA with it now in front of the net. Great defense by 63 Rhodes. We almost clear this one, but big defensive play by SHAHA there, keeping it inside the blue line. They're going to send it back behind the net. Rhodes is going to meet this one on the near side here. Rhodes digging for this one. SHAHA comes out with it now. They're back behind the net. They're sending it out in front, and they score. Power play goal by SHAHA with 6:25 to go in the first. All right, we got 44 Kimmel at center here, 64 Abraham. Right here, SHAHA now through the neutral ice across the blue line. Cross ice pass. Christner's back. Jackson's back. Shot on Mather. This one goes wide. Christner clears him out in front. Jackson now backhands this one out of the zone. 29 Kowalski picks it up on the near wall here, chips it ahead into the SHAHA end. SHAHA defense quickly clears. 95 Jackson's back. She's going to chase this one down. 16 Christner on the outside wall. Jackson now in the inside corner. 95 Jackson clears the zone, puts this on the tape at 29 Kowalski in the neutral ice. SHAHA gets there, turns this one around the red line, sends this one back into the North Pittsburgh end. 16 Christner clears. SHAHA defense knocks this one down in the neutral zone, sends it up the inside wall here. SHAHA's going to pick this one up on the inside wall. 95 Jackson and 16 Christner are back. SHAHA with it now in front of the net. Shot on Mather and a big glove save by goaltender Mather. That's number 1, Jameson Mather, between the pipes today for your North Pittsburgh Wildcats. Big glove save by Mather. Stopping the clock with 5:24 to go. 5:24 to go. '17. Whitney at the face-off wins this one to the near wall. '87 Steinhoff sends it to the outside. McKenna battling for it together with 63 Rhodes. SHAHA sends it to the middle. Turns it around at the top of the near circle here. Redlinger and Whitney on the inside with Steinhoff at the bottom of the near circle here. Rhodes out in front. Rhodes tries clearing this one out in front. SHAHA knocks it down. They're back behind the net with it now. They try to send it out in the front, in the middle. On that outside post, hit the side of the net with it now, but here comes Rhodes. Rhodes up the inside wall. In the inside corner, here's 3 Redlinger now battling up this inside. Go, Richie. 3 Redlinger up the inside wall. 3 Redlinger cross ice pass intended for 54 McKenna, and now we're inside of the SHAHA end. McKenna gets there, but comes down together with the SHAHA player. SHAHA now back behind their net with it. 17 Whitney applies pressure back behind the net. McKenna gets a big piece of this one, and SHAHA sends it back behind their own net. 3 Redlinger is going to meet it on the inside here. Tries to send it to the middle. SHAHA gets a piece of this one. They're sending it hard up the inside wall, but a big keep by 87 Steinhoff. One side of the blue line. SHAHA clears. 63 Rhodes is back, but he falls down. And they're going to blow the whistle for the hand pass. Parents are yelling like Stripes didn't see it. He definitely did. Give him a second to blow the whistle. So Rhodes fell down on top of the puck and then used his hand to slide it out from under him. So Stripes blew the whistle for that, stopping the clock with 4:09 to go.
What's that?
All right, here's that 44 Kimmel on the outside wall. 7 Van Troba on the outside corner digging for this one. 44 Kimmel steps in. This one comes loose. Here's 84 Mrazek up the outside. 84 Mrazek cross ice pass intended for 64 Abraham. SHAHA gets in between it. And the Pittsburgh clears the zone. SHAHA defense going to chase this one down. They're on the outside wall. 3:43 to go. In the first here, they send it hard up the inside. But there's DeGaspie, 24 DeGaspie, and Mrazek on the inside here. DeGaspie holding this one in. Mrazek on the near wall. SHAHA clears here. This one comes out. We're in the neutral zone. 7 Van Troba gets there. Wow, SHAHA runs into Van Troba, and Van Troba not moving. SHAHA falls down here on the inside. Now they're carrying this one deep into the side of the North Pittsburgh end. They're in the inside quarter. They send it to the middle. Nobody home for SHAHA. Mrazek gets to that outside wall. Here's Mrazek with it now up the outside. Mrazek cross ice pass to 44 Kimmel. Hits him in the tape. SHAHA Wildcats keep that one in. SHAHA tries to clear. Kimmel turning around. Mrazek's in there. SHAHA chips this one out, but 95 Jackson gets back. 7 Van Troba behind. 95 Jackson get there. SHAHA's right behind her. 95 Jackson sends this one up the outside, hits Christner. SHAHA puts this deeper inside of the North Pittsburgh end. Here's 95 Jackson back behind the pipe, sends this one up the inside wall. SHAHA defense keeps, but this one gets knocked down and Kimmel clears. There's 48 Mertz at the blue line. 95 Jackson here on the inside wall. 95 Jackson on the inside wall. Oh, there's an arm up. There's going to be a penalty here on North Pittsburgh, I think. And I think there's a penalty on North Pittsburgh. Is there? Why was his arm up? Who's he putting in the sin bin? Who's he putting in the sin bin? Yep, 95 Jackson. Penalty on North Pittsburgh with 2:27 to go. Penalty on 95 Jackson. SHAHA with a power play, 2:28 to go in the first. Out on the ice for your Wildcats for this penalty kill is 63 Rhodes and 16 Christner on D. 29 Kowalski, and 48 Mertz at center. This penalty kill. All right, good job. Wildcats clear here. SHAHA DDD pass on the neutral ice, and now at the red line. Across the blue line, but a whistle for offside stops the clock with 2:17 to go. 2:17 to go. Right, here's SHAHA with it now. Christner's back. Rhodes is back. Oh, Rhodes is headed to the sin bin here. .209 remaining. So I think this is going to be a 5-on-3 here. And 63 Rhodes, 95 Jackson, both in the penalty box. So a 5-on-3 here out on the ice for the Cats. Just get out of the period, Cats. You can do this. Don't give up another goal here with only 2 minutes left. 5-on-3, 24 to Gespy. 64 Abraham and 16 Christner out on the ice for the penalty kill. SHAHA keeps. They send it to the middle, but can't settle that one down. SHAHA defense sends this one deeper inside of the North Pittsburgh end. Here's 24 to Gespy back behind the net with it now. Just try to clear it, Anthony. Oh, he does. We're going to say no icing here. This one actually hits the goalkeeper. SHAHA's going to pick this one up in the outside corner. It's 5-on-3, and it's not bad news that we're in the SHAHA end here for the 5-on-3. This is a good situation. Only 13 seconds to go remaining in the first penalty with Rhodes having already served half the thing. We are spending most of the penalty. The 5-on-3 in the SHAHA end. This is incredible progress by your Cats for the penalty kill here. DeGespy's going to get to the outside corner and the outside wall. There's 64. Abraham steps in. Christner behind. They're taking this one toward the net. They're taking Mather with a big save rebound. Wow, Jameson Mather with an amazing save in the day again. Number 1, Jameson Mather between the pipes, but that's the only shot that SHAHA put on the North Pittsburgh net during a 5-on-3. Another big save by Mather. Rebound to the outside corner. DeGespy loses his stick there. Wow. Hey, it was 5-on-3, and we spent the whole time in the SHAHA end, and not a bad news story. We're back to even strength, and we have a SHAHA player in the box now for a penalty. So this is going to be our first power play of the game. We're going to spend the remaining minute of the period with a 5-on-4. Face-off is going to be down in the SHAHA end. Out for the power play is 17 Whitney, Fred Ridlinger, 54 McKenna. Out back is 7 Van Troba, and 63 Rhodes. All right, SHAHA with it now back behind their own net. McKenna trying to get there. SHAHA tries to clear, kept in by 63 Rhodes. 63 Rhodes fires it on the net, hits this tape of Redlinger. Big save by the SHAHA netminder. Wow, big save by the SHAHA netminder. They saved SHAHA from that netminder. Made an amazing save. I thought that was going to be a goal with an amazing pass right on that near post by Redlinger. Redlinger likes hanging out on the post there, picking up the trash. But that goalie has made a great save. All right, face off by 44 Kimmel, 84 Mrazek on the near wall. 64 Abraham digging for this one, back behind the net. 34 seconds to go. And the penalty to SHAHA, 26 seconds remaining in the period. 44 Kimmel now on the outside wall. This one comes back to 63 Rhodes. 63 Rhodes can't quite make this one to the net. SHAHA clears. Rhodes is going to knock it down on the neutral ice. Rhodes looking for Van Troba to be open. Hits Van Troba in the tape. He sends it up the near wall. Headed toward Mrazek. Wow.
Mugging, huh?
Yeah, no penalty either on SHAHA there for taking down 84 Mrazek on the near wall. Wow. All right, at the end of one, it's only 1-0. I don't know that we ever beat this team during the regular season, not one time. In fact, I think we got cooked most of the times. Yeah, I know. Got bodied on the wall there. I'm not biased. I guess I am biased also. Okay, we're down by 1. I wish it was none, but this is good news after 12 minutes of play. Real good news after 12 minutes of play for your Cats. We just got to stay out of the Sigmund here, I think. All right, out on the ice. Oh, 48 Hayden Mertz on his wings, the Kowalski cousins. And out back on defense, 63 Rhodes and 87 Steinhoffel. Mertz for the faceoff, stripes off the puck, wins this one back to Rhodes, who sends it to the near wall. 73 Kowalski gets there and puts it inside of the SHAHA end. SHAHA clears. 48 Mertz on the near wall, digging for this one, sends it ahead. SHAHA holding this one in the neutral zone, and now they're taking this one toward the net. Rhodes is back. Steinhoffel trying to get back. Centering pass. Mather gets a stick, pushes this one to the outside. Another centering pass here. Rhodes gets a piece of it in front of the net, and Rhodes precludes a shot. There's 29 Kowalski with it now through the neutral ice. Go Nathan, 29 Kowalski up the near wall, sends this one toward the net. SHAHA plays big defense and gets a piece of that one. Now up the outside wall, Steinhoffel tries to get there to hold it in. SHAHA pushes it past him. 6-3 Rhodes picking this one up in the neutral ice. Now on the outside wall. Rhodes now on the outside. Rhodes turning this one around. Rhodes sends this toward the net. Centering pass intended for 73 Kowalski. Netminder's way out. Puts a glove hand on this one. And stops the clock with 11:11 to go. 11:11 to go in the second period. All right, here's 17 Whitney. 54 McKenna. 3 Redlinger, and out back, 95 Jackson and 16 Christner. All right, Christner holding this one in at the blue line, but SHAHA gets there and they poke it out. 54 McKenna gets to that outside wall. 54 McKenna with it now, turns it around, backhands it out of the zone. Oh, whistle for offsides. Where's the offsides whistle? Wow, okay. All right. All right, Stripes. All right, Stripes. All right, Stripes. That's definitely offsides. 95 Jackson, 54 McKenna on the inside. Christner out in front. SHAHA turning this one around on the inside. 64 Abraham tries to get there. 95 Jackson backhands. This one's definitely out. Yes, it is. Okay, they're going to turn it around here. Cross ice D-to-D pass in the neutral zone, but Redlinger gets there. Try to push this one from the blue line. This one hits Redlinger. Now 54 McKenna chasing this one down. Uh-oh, somebody's down here on the red line. And Stripes blows the whistle. There's the SHAHA player down on the red line, so Stripes blew the whistle, stopping the clock with 10:22 to go. Hey, did you see my new hat, Fuzzy? I'm wearing a Hockey Mom Productions hat. My middle daughter's team had their end of season party last night, and Joe and I live streamed for their team, and so they gave me, I now have branded merch. Oh. Between periods, let's do it, between periods. All right, I'm gonna show you the hat between periods, everybody. Anyway, it's this embroidered hat with my logo. I think you could say this, my production company now has merch. All right, here, 24 to Gessie's back, 7 Van Troba. Uh-oh, SHAHA taking it toward the net. Mather's gonna cover this one up in the crease. Stopping the clock with 10:07. Faceoff's gonna be in the North Pittsburgh Eds, 7 Van Troba. 24 to Gessie out back with Abraham, Kimmel, and Mrazek. Oh, this one goes right to the net, and goaltender Mather is going to cover that one up. Let's do it over again. Face off on the far circle here. Kimmel stepping in to do that with Mrazek and Abraham on his wings. Van Troba and Gessie back. They win this one toward the net, but knocked down by North Pittsburgh, and now Kimmel's turning this one around on the outside. They clear the zone here. Mrazek and Kimmel on the outside wall trying to get to this one. Mrazek now at the blue line pushes this one in. Kimmel's ahead. SHAHA turns it around and clears the zone. Only Van Troba's back at the red line. Van Troba now with it on the outside. SHAHA gets a piece of this one, digging on the outside wall. Kimmel steps in. Kimmel now in front of the North Pittsburgh bench, digging for this one together with Van Troba. Send it ahead to 24 to Gespy. And now 44 Kimmel. That was offsides too, but I guess you could say we're even now. Mrazek sends this one back to 64 Abraham, who sends it deeper inside of the SHAHA end. Now they send this one around the outside wall. This one's going to get past to Gespy. Now Van Troba with it now on defense, back in the red line, ahead to 44 Kimmel. Kimmel now on the outside wall with 84 Mrazek. 84 Mrazek from his knees. Kimmel chips it in. Now here's Abraham with it now. Abraham fires it on the net, but it's high, just a little high, and that goaltender was low. Here's 7 Ventroba fires it on the net, knocked down by the body of SHAHA and deflects to the inside wall. SHAHA clears here, hits 63 Rhodes in the neutral ice. 63 Rhodes sending it up the near wall here. This one goes back inside of the SHAHA end, gets right past SHAHA, and then their defense clears. Uh-oh, this one deep inside of the North Pittsburgh end. Get there. Rhodes is trying to get there. Ventroba, Jackson, or Abraham. Mertz is going to get to that outside wall. SHAHA, though, gets a piece of this one. Ventroba steps in. SHAHA defense sends this one deep inside of the North Pittsburgh end. Little wide, little outside of the net. 63 Rhodes back behind the net in the inside corner. Rhodes send this one up the inside wall to Abraham. Abraham clears the zone. So 73 Kowalski. 73 Kowalski now cross ice pass intended for 84 Mertz. 84 Mertz chasing this one down on the outside wall. And now here's 29 Kowalski off the bench. Fires it on the net. Big save by the SHAHA netminder, and they hang on to it. And stopping the clock with 8:11 to go. 8:11 to go in the second period. We have 48 Mertz at center with the Kowalski cousins on his wings, and 63 Rhodes and 87 Steinhoff a lot back. Steinhoff with a big keep inside of the blue line sends this one deeper inside of the SHAHA end. Here's 48 Mertz. 48 Mertz behind the net now. 48 Mertz turning this one around, sends it to the middle. Nobody home from North Pittsburgh. This one, in fact, hits SHAHA, and they clear the zone. Rhodes gets back. Steinhoff is skating to get back. Only Rhodes is back, trying to push this one to the inside, or the outside. Rhodes pushes this one to the outside. SHAHA recovers there, trying to send this one to the middle. You better tie up the stick at number 22 in front of the net. All right, 29 Kowalski on the outside wall. SHAHA with a big keep inside of defense. This one trickles out. 29 Kowalski sends it up the outside wall. SHAHA defense knocks this one down in front of the North Pittsburgh bench, turns through the neutral ice. Steinhoff and Rhodes are going to chase this one down. Rhodes first to get to this one on the inside corner. Rhodes now sending it up the inside wall. Rhodes ships this one out, clears the zone. Oh, high stick. Whistle for high stick here. Just stopping the clock with 7:25 to go. Who's out on the ice for North Pittsburgh, but 95 Jackson, 16 Christner. And on offense, 54 McKenna, 17 Whitney, and 3 Redlinger. 7:25 to go in the second period. 17 Whitney in for the face-off. SHAHA now back with it back behind their net. Redlinger applying pressure. Big keep by 16 Christner inside of the blue line, but SHAHA's going to chip this one out. This one goes just past 54 McKenna, but 95 Jackson winds up, sends this one hard up the inside wall. SHAHA picks it up on the inside of the neutral ice. Jackson's back, Christner's back. SHAHA defense keeps it in. They've got it in front of the net. This one goes wide and on the inside of the net. 6:55 to go. There's 54 McKenna on the inside wall here, battling for this one. Whitney's going to step in. Whitney and McKenna battling on this inside wall. Now here comes Redlinger. And they got to tell him, move the puck. I think SHAHA's on top of it. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, here's SHAHA now at the blue line with it now. Jackson tries getting over there, pushing this one wide. SHAHA juking and jiving, sends this one to the middle. Whitney gets a piece of this one. 16 Christner, now 3 Redlinger on the outside wall. Redlinger clears back to the SHAHA defense at the red line here. Pressure by McKenna. SHAHA sends it ahead in the neutral ice, but big play by Christner. Picks his pocket, sends this one into the SHAHA end, but not hard enough to be icing. Well done by Christner. Christner now on the outside wall. Christner sends it toward the net. Pillow save, and SHAHA netminder hangs on to this one. Ooh, Redlinger in a dust up here in front of the net. Clock stops with 6:10 to go. 6:10 to go. Uh-oh, Stripes is sending, who's Stripes sending to the bench here? I don't know. Oh, they're switching goalies here. SHAHA is switching goalies. 3 Redlinger in the sin bin, and somebody for SHAHA in the sin bin. Their numbers are gray in the back of a white jersey. I can't tell what number it is, but SHAHA in the box. And Redlinger in the box. So still playing 5-on-5 here with those two serving coincidental penalties. Here's 44 Kimmel, 64 Reese on the inside wall here. Ventroba at the blue line. SHAHA clears here. Mrazek chasing this one down. Got DeGespy with him. Mrazek now on the outside wall. Body the SHAHA keeps that one in, but Mrazek recovers and clears the zone here. SHAHA's going to pick this one up on the near wall inside of their end, but Abraham trying to get there. Abraham with it on the front of the net. Go, Reese! Oh, SHAHA, that was a little scary. Pushes it to the inside wall here. SHAHA skating this one out. Sends it cross ice to the neutral zone. Laney Gessie's back. Morasic trying to get back. Kimmel's getting back there. All right, loose in front. SHAHA's turning it around, but Kimmel gets a piece of this one. Big defense by Kimmel. Kimmel comes down. Shot by SHAHA. Defense and a big save by goaltender Mather. Stopping the clock with 5:27 to go. In the far end of your screen, you'll see goaltender Mather standing on his head, so to speak, with another big save by goaltender Mather. There's not a part of the scoreboard in here doesn't put up the shots. They're not using that scoreboard they have today to put them up, but I mean, it's definitely not lopsided today. Big saves by both goaltenders. Loose in the crease. They're digging at it. Are they ever going to blow the whistle? What in the world is happening here? Both teams were inside of the crease. Oh, they're putting somebody from North Pittsburgh in the. Oh, Coach Joe Morasic at the far bench, trying to get the attention of Stripes. Oh, so North Pittsburgh got a penalty here. I don't know why. I mean, it was. I mean, I do provide biased commentary, but I will say there, I'm not sure why only we're in the box. All right, centering pass. SHAHA with it out in front of the net, trying to turn it around. Rhodes gets a piece of it. Now Morasic steps in. Morasic with it out. Morasic clears the zone. 64 Abraham on the inside here. SHAHA turning it around. SHAHA sends it back into the North Pittsburgh end. 63 Rhodes clears. SHAHA defense picks this one up in the neutral ice. 35 seconds to go. Oh, 84 Morasic pokes that one away, picks his pocket. They set on the net. Pillow save by Mather. Rebound to the inside corner. SHAHA now on the inside. Picks this one up on the inside wall, inside corner. SHAHA sends it to the middle. Is it Steinhoff? Who is that? Steinhoff clears it from out in front. SHAHA now turning this one around the inside wall. Rhodes gets there. They send it to the middle. Goes cross ice to the outside wall. Morasic gets there. SHAHA sends it to the middle here. Oh, this is a disaster for them. Okay. SHAHA fires it on the net, hits their own player. And now Mather's going to cover it up with 1 second to go in the penalty kill. It's only 1-0 by a team that's cooked us all year. Yeah, according to Fuzzy, this is within reach as long as we don't self-destruct here. But SHAHA's nervous, I bet, because they pasted us many times. All right, here's 87 Steinhoff sends this one to 29 Kowalski. He chips it out. He gets out 48 Mertz. Deep. SHAHA tries to clear here. They send this one high up in the air. Kowalski gets there. Mertz is on the outside wall. There's 73 Kowalski. Sends it ahead to 73 Kowalski. Fires it on the net. Big save by the SHAHA netminder. Hangs on to that one in the chest. Stopping the clock with 3:58 to go. All right, 48 Mertzen at center, 73 Kowalski and 29 Kowalski on his wings, 95 Jackson and 16 Christner out back. All right, SHAHA, Christner's back, Jackson's back. They send this one deep inside of the North Pittsburgh end. This is a dump, and they actually did chase. 95 Jackson back behind the net. Now they send it out in front, loose in front. 48 Mertz trying to tie up sticks, and now here's 95 Jackson skating this one out of the zone. Go, Hannah. 95 Jackson to the neutral ice across the blue line. Go, Hannah. In the inside wall, and the inside corner here, Jackson with it now, 73 Kowalski in front of the net together, 29 Kowalski, loose in the crease, they're digging, and they play to the whistle, but the SHAHA netminder hangs on to that one, stopping the clock with 3:27 to go in the second period. 3:27 to go in the second period. Let's go, Cats. Let's go, Cats. Let's go, Cats. All right, now back. Christner and Jackson. Whitney for the face-off with 54 McKenna and 3 Redlinger. SHAHA knocks this one down after the face-off and skates it out of the zone. Christner's back, Jackson's back. McKenna races to get there. They can't fire this one on the net. Goes behind. SHAHA now sends it out in front. They're trying to turn it around. Christner gets a piece. It pops up over the net. Now 95 Jackson gets to the outside corner and the outside wall, sends it up the outside. 3 Redlinger clears. This will be icing. And there's the whistle. Stops the clock with 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. So we're going to take the puck back down to the North Pittsburgh end for the face-off after that icing call. 24 to Gespy and 7 Van Troba on defense. And we got 54 McKenna, 17 Whitney, and 3 Richie Redlinger the third on offense. 17 Whitney in for the face-off. Exactly 3 minutes left in the second period. It's anybody's game here. 17 Whitney for the face-off. This one goes toward the net. Oh, big save by goaltender Mather. This one hits him in the pillows. Rebound here to the inside wall. SHAHA with it now on the inside. But somebody's still down here. Who is it? It's 54 McKenna down on the inside corner here. So Stripes blows the whistle, stopping the clock with 2:48 to go. The 3 Redlinger and 17 Whitney are coming off together with 54 McKenna, and here comes 44 Kimmel, 84 Mrazek, and 64 Reese Abraham. Shout out to Reese's friends and family that I hope are tuning in from Buffalo. We loved the beef on weck. It's enough salt for 2025. Delicious. 84 Mrazek comes down here in the outside corner. But here's 24 to Gespy, tries clearing the zone. SHAHA with a big keep, but knocked down by 44 Kimmel. 44 Kimmel chips this one through the neutral ice and then races to get there. SHAHA clears here, sends this one through the neutral ice, and now deep into the North Pittsburgh end, no icing. Van Troba gets there, but SHAHA makes it there first. Oh God, they don't see it. SHAHA now, de Gespy gets there. SHAHA tries sending it back to their defense, but it gets past them and they clear their own zone. I don't mind that so much. Cross ice D-to-D pass by SHAHA, sends it ahead to the blue line. Now they don't see it. They're trying to turn it around. Kimmel with a stick on it. And here comes de Gespy trying to clear. This one comes out. They're turning around at the red line. Van Troba's there, knocks that one down, and then SHAHA sends it deep inside of the North Pittsburgh end. 1:56 remaining. De Gespy now back behind the net. De Gespy now on the outside corner, outside wall. De Gespy skating out with it. He chips it out. Intended for 64 Abraham, but knocked down by SHAHA. Now 44 Kimmel's on the inside wall. 44 Kimmel digging for this one together with 64 Abraham and 24 de Gespy on the inside here. Digging for this one. SHAHA comes out with it, dancing at the blue line. Whistle for offside, stops the clock with 1:33. They got that offsides. They got that one. All right. Got that one fuzzy. All right. New deep here off the Pines, 63 Rhodes, 87 Steinhoffel. Stepping in to take the face off, 48 Mertz and a 73 Kowalski and 29 Kowalski. Here's the word to the wise. Don't step in to take the face off until you have your guys in position because Stripes is dropping the puck. If you're there for the face off, he's dropping the puck. 73 Kowalski was absolutely not in position. 63 Rhodes. SHAHA turns this one around. They send it toward the net. It's wide on the outside. Rhodes gets there. SHAHA with it now back behind the net, coming to the near post. And I think this one's in the goaltending equipment of Mather and stops the clock with 1:09. There's a goaltender Mather again, standing on his head. He wears number 1 for a reason. Best in the business, Mather. 48 Mertz at center. 87 Steinhoffel. 29 Kowalski, 63 Rhodes, and 73 Kowalski. Rhodes now, the inside corner and the inside wall. Mertz gets a piece this one, 73 Kowalski. 87 Steinhofer, the inside. Uh-oh, SHAHA turning around. They hit the side of the net. It's loose back behind. SHAHA picks it up. It's on the near post here. This one hits Mather. .49 seconds to go. If you don't want them to play to the whistle, you got to blow the whistle. If you don't want them to keep playing, you have to blow the whistle. Don't get hurt feelings if they're still beating and banging before the whistle, okay? Don't go, oh no, what the heck? No, nobody likes a cry baby. They're crying in hockey. All right, here's 48 Mertz, 29 Kowalski, 73 Kowalski in the blue line. 29 Kowalski fires on that. It's wide on the inside here. SHAHA picks it up behind their own net. 29 Kowalski now on the outside corner comes down. 48 Mertz meets this one. 48 Mertz digging for this one, sends a little bit deeper, but SHAHA turns it around, knocked down by 48 Mertz, sends a little bit deeper inside of the zone. SHAHA with it now on the inside wall. Oh, this one hits Kowalski and falls down. And then 48 Mertz digging for this one. Held in by 48 Mertz and 29 Kowalski doing their handiwork, and then 16 Christner sends it a little bit deeper, holds it inside of the blue line, but SHAHA's going to come out with it. Only Jackson's back. It's 3-on-1. Dear Mother of God, 7 seconds to go. Help us, God. One mather with a big save. The parents go wild. 4 seconds remaining. All right, 16 Christner headed to the sin bin for a minute minor penalty. We got 4.9 seconds remaining. .9 seconds to go. Minute minor penalty on 16 Christner, 17 Whitney stepping in for the face-off, 24 to Gespy, and 95 Jackson out back. Who's our fourth player? It's 3 Redlinger. Period's going to expire here. And there's the buzzer. Wow, it's only 1-0 over 2 periods of play.
All right, show off your hat.
Oh, okay. So you can check out my hat here. You see it, Fuzzy?
Yeah, I see it.
I have branded apparel now. This is a gift from... This was a gift from the team manager of one of my middle daughter's teams. I streamed all their games this year, so Joe and I both got a hat. It also includes my last name on the back. So I'm very excited about this. Thank you. I am. I'm very excited about my branded merch. I'd start selling it, except this is a not-for-profit. Not-for-profit. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my production assistant, Fuzzy, today. Well, I better plug my phone in. I have the stream running on my phone so I can make sure the dang thing's still working, but I think the battery's gonna die. Good, we better plug it in. All right, after 24 minutes of play, SHAHA only put 1 in our bread basket, or our net here, and I bet they're shocked. Maybe we're a little shocked too, but hey, it's playoff hockey. Anything can happen. And I don't think we're totally lopsided on shots either. Both goaltenders have made excellent saves. All right, 12 minutes to go. We're shorthanded here. We still got 16 Christner in the box. So we got 56 seconds to go shorthanded. 17 Whitney over to 3 Redlinger on his wing. Out back, 7 Van Troben, 24 to Gespy. Here comes SHAHA taking it toward the net. Fires it on goaltender Mather. Big save by goaltender Mather. Stopping the clock with 11:51, still 47 seconds to go in the SHAHA power play. Face-off's going to be here in the North Pittsburgh end. But here comes 44 Kimmel and 64 Abraham. Got 7 Van Troba and 24 to Gespy out. This power play. Kimmel wins this one to the near wall. SHAHA bringing this one to the middle. SHAHA turning this one around. They send it to the net. It's wide. Wide on the inside here. Here comes Kimmel with it. Kimmel sending this one out. This one goes deep. No icing. This isn't icing. 64 Abraham tries getting there. I don't mind spending our penalty kill in the SHAHA end. But here's SHAHA in the inside wall. They clear the zone here. Only to Gespy's back. Here. SHAHA with it now. Pushes this one wide. Hits the skates of to Gespy. And then they do put a shot on Mather. He makes a big save here. And 24 to Gespy coming up the outside wall. This is as good as I've seen the Cats play. 24 to Gespy coming up the outside. 24 to Gespy across the blue line. Go, Anthony! Over to 64 Abraham. Fires this one on the SHAHA net. It's back behind the net now. Wow! They're nervous. Oh, knocked down by 44 Kimmel inside the blue line. Fires it on the net. Widen on the inside here. SHAHA now coming out from back behind the net. SHAHA skating it out. Ventroba gets a piece of it and turns around. Go, Avery! Avery! Go, Avery! Avery fires it on the net. Loose in front. Oh my God! Wildcats! Wildcats! 10:33 to go. 10:33 to go. 10:33 to go in the game. Come on, we're due to cash in here. We're brewing. We're brewing. We're brewing. 48 Mertz at center. Kowalski Cousins on his wings. Steinhoffel and Rhodes out back. Back to Steinhoffel at D. Holds it. Oh, cross ice pass intended for Rhodes, but SHAHA cuts it off. Now, got a breakaway here. Rhodes tries getting there. They both come down. Mather comes out, picks this one up, sends it to the outside wall. 73. Kowalski now, SHAHA turning around, sends it toward the net, knocked down by the body of Steinhoffel. Now 73 Kowalski sends it to the outside wall. 48 Mertz tries to clear the zone. SHAHA holds it in. Mertz digging for this one at the blue line. Kowalski steps in, out to 29 Kowalski. They send it back into the zone. 87 Steinhoffel there, clears the zone, puts it on the tape at 29 Kowalski. 29 Kowalski at the red line here, comes down at the blue line with it now, stick tied up. SHAHA turns it around, they're coming up the inside, send it ahead. This one going toward the net. Mather puts a stick on this one, holds it down for 63 Rhodes. 63 Rhodes picks it up on the near post and comes up the outside wall. Rhodes clears the zone here. SHAHA knocks it down the red line. 73 Kowalski steps in. 48 Mertz. SHAHA now at the blue line. Only Steinhoffel's back. Fires it on goaltender Mather. Save, rebound to the outside corner and the outside wall. 73 Kowalski battling for this one. 63 Rhodes. 48 Mertz now on the outside corner. SHAHA trying to send this one to the middle. They do. Oh, this one hits the post here and goes back behind the net. 48 Mertz back behind the net now. SHAHA on the far post. Mertz sends it up the outside wall. 73 Kowalski gets there. Uh-oh, SHAHA taking it toward the net. Steinhoffel gets a piece of it. Shot on Mather. Save, rebound, loose in front. There's 48 Mertz coming out with it. Go Hayden. 48 Mertz across the blue line, across the red line. Mertz now across the blue line. Go Hayden, go Hayden, go Hayden. Mertz sends it deep, and he's going to hit the bench with 29 Kowalski. Only Jackson's back. Christner gets back. Christner now on the inside wall. Christner digging for this one. 17 Whitney on the inside. Christner on the inside. Redlinger steps in. SHAHA coming out with it now. Big clear by Christner. 17 Whitney's going to chase this one down. No icing here. SHAHA turns this one around on the near wall, sends it up the inside. Christner now digging for this one on the inside wall. SHAHA clears the zone here, but hits Jackson, the tape of the red line. She sends it to the outside wall. Back into the zone, but there's a whistle for offside. Stops the clock with 8:13 to go. Like, if we're going to lose, maybe I'd, like, you know, I don't know if what's worse, getting waxed or, you know. All right, Whitney, McKenna, Redlinger. Cleared by 16 Christner with 95 Jackson as D partner. SHAHA clears here. Jackson's going to get there to the blue line. Jackson clears the zone. SHAHA picks this one up at the blue line. McKenna tries getting a piece of this one. SHAHA taking it toward the net. Gets pushed to the outside. This one hits goaltender Mather. He's going to come out and cover this one up. Stopping the clock with 7:53 to go. This face-off's going to be in the North Pittsburgh end. Who do we got? 44 Kimmel, 84 Mrazek, 64 Abraham. Out back on defense, 24 DeGespie and 7 Ventroba. 44 Kimmel's going to step in for that face-off. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. They're brewing. They're brewing. Here's 84 Mrazek with it now. 84 Mrazek sends that one ahead. Dumps that one in. There's, oh, icing. Oh. Stops the clock with 7:44. All right, if you say so, Stripes. Icing. All right, 24 DeGespie, 7 Ventroba out back. Here's Mrazek and Abraham on the wings of Kimmel. Try it again. Only 7:44 to go in the game. I wonder what the shot count is, but it's definitely not lopsided here. We're getting chances. Both goaltenders are making excellent saves. SHAHA keeps this one in. 24 to Gespy now back behind the net, brings this one hard around the inside corner and coming up the inside wall, clears the zone. SHAHA defense chasing this one down. SHAHA defense now in the inside corner. Kimmel knocks this one down. Morasic on the near wall. Abraham steps in. Abraham with it now back behind the net. Abraham in the outside corner sends this one back to 7 Van Troba. 7 Van Troba winds up, fires it on the net, wide of the net. Kimmel's turning around on the inside near circle here. Kimmel at the bottom of the circle. Kimmel on the inside wall. DeGespy calling for it. Kimmel comes down. SHAHA's headed to the sin bin, and there you go. We're getting a power play with a face-off in the SHAHA end. Clock's off with 7:05 to go. Let this be our moment. We're getting a power play here, and that's a good news story for your North Pittsburgh Wildcats, who are stepping up and playing today. Let's go, Cats. Out on the ice for our power plays. 44 Kimmel, 84 Morasic, and 64 Abraham. Out back, DeGespy and Van Troba. Kimmel in for the face-off. 1 minute minor penalty to SHAHA here. Back to Van Troba and DeGespy. SHAHA tries getting there. SHAHA's going to clear here. SHAHA clears the zone. Van Troba's going to settle this one down. Sends it out of the zone. Kimmel with it now, sends it to the outside wall. Then Abraham tries to get there. Morasic with it now at the red line, sends it ahead to Abraham. Abraham now on the outside wall. Abraham sends a little bit deeper inside of the SHAHA end. Kimmel turning on the Jets to get there. 84 Morasic on the inside wall. Van Troba back. Van Troba's holding this one in. Van Troba with it now. Go Avery, fires it on the net. It's wide and on the inside there. 64 Abraham sends it to the middle. Oh, we needed a tip from 44 Kimmel. 44 Kimmel on the near corner here. 17 seconds to go. SHAHA tries clearing here. They get past Van Troba. Only DeGespy's back. Abraham trying to get back. Only DeGespy's back. DeGespy pushes this one wide. Can't get a shot up there. SHAHA sending this one. This is what come back behind the net and send it out into the middle. That's how they got their only goal of the game. We didn't have sticks tied up. Oh, they did a good job there to avoid too many. All right, 5:57 to go. SHAHA now on the inside corner. Ooh. Whistle for offside stops the clock with 5:50. 5:50 to go in the game. Man, I couldn't be prouder of the Cats. But this one's still absolutely in reach, but only 5:50 to go. We're running out of time. 48 Mertz, 29 Kowalski, 73 Kowalski. Out back to 87 Steinhoffel. Deep partner, 63 Rhodes. Steinhoffel sends it ahead to 29 Kowalski. 29 Kowalski with a stick tied up. SHAHA clears here. This one goes back to Steinhoffel. Steinhoffel gets a piece of this one, sends it to the near wall. SHAHA recovers now on the inside corner. SHAHA with it now, turning this one around. Kowalski gets there, battling for this one together with 87 Steinhoffel. SHAHA now back behind the North Pittsburgh net. They send it out to the outside corner, trying to take in this one to the net. This one hits Mather. Mather's going to cover it up. Oh! What? Oh. Wow. Wow. There's a reason Stripes is all red. He knows he got it wrong. There's a reason Stripes is all red. He knows he got it wrong. At what point would they have got a whistle there? I mean, right here, SHAHA now taking it toward the net. Gets his pocket pick by 16 Christner, but here comes 48 Mertz up the inside. 48 Mertz coming up the inside here. SHAHA pokes this one right at the red line. 48 Mertz at the blue line here. 48 Mertz on the inside corner, inside wall. 48 Mertz comes down. Now 29 Kowalski sends this one back to 95 Jackson. She fires it toward the net. SHAHA gets pieces of this one. They chip it out of the zone. Christner's back, Jackson's back. 29 Kowalski gets there, now goes to the outside wall. Kowalski trying to fire this one up the outside wall to Mertz. Mertz now at the blue line. 73 Kowalski with him. Mertz sends this to Kowalski. Kowalski taking a piece of this one. 29 Kowalski turns him around, sends it to the middle. Intended for 73 Kowalski, but SHAHA, good defense there in front of the net, gets a piece of this one. 29 Kowalski on the inside corner now, sending this one back to 16 Christner. Christner rips it, fires it, hits a lot of traffic out in front and comes to the near wall here. 4:25 to go. 16 Christner on the outside. 16 Christner clears the zone. Chipped out by 17 Whitney. SHAHA sends it back in. They're definitely offsides. Yeah, I didn't see. There was a player pretty deep in the zone there by Stripes. So whistle for offside stops the clock with 4:10 to go. 2-goal game, but don't be fooled. It was 1-0 most of this whole time. Their second goal here was just within the last 5 minutes of the game. So incredibly competitive game today. 17 Whitney with 54 McKenna, 3 Redlinger on his wing, 7 Van Troba, and 24 to Gespy out back. Here comes SHAHA taking it toward the net. Pushed wide by Gespy. Fire this one on the net, but it's wide, goes back behind. 54 McKenna battling for this one, sends it to the outside wall. SHAHA settles it down, fires it toward the net, knocked down by 7 Van Troba, and then he clears from out in front, but SHAHA turns it back around. 7 Van Troba picks it back up in front of the net. SHAHA gets a piece of it. They turn around in the middle. 24 to Gespy, pokes it away, and then chases it down in the outside corner. De Gespy comes down there with 17 Whitney behind. I think McKenna steps in. They're digging for this one. De Gespy loses the glove. SHAHA coming out with it now. SHAHA fires it on the net, hits traffic. De Gespy clears from out in front, but SHAHA turns it around. Here comes McKenna up the outside wall. McKenna cross ice pass to 3 Redlinger. Go Richie, 3 Redlinger across the blue line. 3 Redlinger across the blue line. 3 Redlinger on the inside wall, fires it on the net. Pillow saved by the SHAHA netminder. Rebound. 54 McKenna first to get to it on the outside wall. McKenna turns it around. Here's 3 Redlinger. 3 Redlinger with it now on that far post. SHAHA picks this one up and they send it hard up the outside wall, but this one gets just past Rhodes. 7 Van Troba now on the neutral ice. Redlinger's still off. Van Troba dancing to the blue line, waiting on Redlinger. He's back over. 7 Van Troba now, the blue line. SHAHA turns this one around and this one trickles out. SHAHA skating out with it now through the neutral ice. They send it deep inside of the North Pittsburgh end. Rhodes is chasing it down. 54 McKenna, 17 Whitney. There's Rhodes in the inside corner here. Rhodes coming up the inside wall. SHAHA defense sends this one toward the net. Turn it around. Battling there on the far post, and there's now Mather hanging on to this one. Stopping the clock with 2:30 to go. 2:30 to go in the game. And goaltender Mather adjusting his helmet there. Getting some taps from 44 Kimmel. He's got 87 Steinhoffel, 63 Rhodes, 84 Morasic, and 64 Reese Abraham on the ice for your Cats. 44 Kimmel in its center. Mather comes out and picks this, gets a piece of this one on the near post. Here comes 64 Abraham skating out with it now. Here's Abraham coming through the neutral ice, cross ice pass to 44 Kimmel. SHAHA gets a piece of this one, but Morasic picks it up, dancing to the blue line. Kimmel's still in. Steinhoffel calling for it. Steinhoffel picks it up at the red line, sends it ahead to 84 Morasic. Now 44 Kimmel battling with SHAHA. Kimmel now sends it deep inside of the SHAHA end. 2:06 to go. 2:06 to go. 64 Abraham in the outside corner with 84 Morasic. Digging for this one. 44 Kimmel out in front. Run the inside corner now. This one coming up the inside wall. 87 Steinhoffel with the blue line. This one gets just past them. This icing. And there's the whistle, stops the clock with 1:47 to go. This face-off is going to be back down here in the SHAHA end. So we're going to get a face-off here in the SHAHA end. With only 1:47 to go, SHAHA leads North Pittsburgh. Whoop, score of 2-0, but that second goal was in the last 5 minutes of the game. Now there's going to be they're calling a timeout. A timeout going on here. On the bench for North Pittsburgh, head coach Kyle Marlin and assistants, De Gespy, Morasic, and Van Troba. And we got Jay Mertz in the penalty box for North Pittsburgh today. We play again later back here in Delmont, 6:30 p.m. for a second playoff game. This is 10U called Odd Sets, ODSETS. It stands for Open Division Season and Tournament. What that means is you don't need a place to actually get in it. It's a pay to play situation. So you register the team to play and they can participate in the playoffs. That's only at the 10U age level. So the the matchups here aren't based on seeding. They're just entirely random. Different than all the other older PAL divisions. All right, here's 48 Mertz at center. 29 Kowalski, 73 Kowalski, 44 Kimmel, 24 DeGespy, 7 Van Troba. Mathers on the bench. We're playing 6 on 5. DeGespy's going to try to get there. DeGespy gets there, sends this one deep inside of the North Pittsburgh end. SHAHA comes down and falls into the wall. SHAHA turning it around. Don't let him put it in our empty net. SHAHA sends it back behind the net now. DeGespy gets a piece of it. Kowalski. Kimmel's trying to get there on the near wall. SHAHA sends it back in. Oh, Van Troba with a skate there. Oh, the shot. DeGespy saving the day. The shot hits DeGespy. SHAHA working hard to get this empty netter here. Now that's an empty net goal by SHAHA.
I'm not sure it went in.
It did. So 3-0, but don't be fooled. They got their second goal with 5 minutes left, and their third is an empty netter in the final minute of the game. So don't be fooled to see a score of 3-0. They gave them a run for it. There's no way that they weren't a little nervous here. Well done by our Cats. There's 95 Jackson, winds up, clears the zone here. 16 Christner, the outside wall. 16 Christner has a stick tied up. This goes back to the SHAHA defense in front of the North Pittsburgh bench. Backhands this one deeper inside of the North Pittsburgh end. 95 Jackson winds up. This one doesn't go far. We're stuck here on the inside corner. SHAHA coming out with it now. SHAHA defense picks this one up inside of the blue line, fires it on the net, knocked down by traffic. SHAHA now turning this one around on the outside, fires it high of the net. Mather gets a blocker side on that, and this one squeaks in. All right, we have 16 Christner in the sin bin. I wonder if there's only 10.9 seconds remaining. So wait. They're cute.
Backyard.
Yeah. So wait, they put a fourth one in, right? They didn't put it on the, okay, yeah, that one, yeah. Right, they didn't put it up on the scoreboard, so I thought I was letting my eyes deceive me here. I'm gonna retitle the name of this stream to say it was 1-0. They got their second goal with 5 minutes left, and then the final two were in the final minute of the game. One of them was an empty netter. Because the score of 4-0 doesn't tell the tale of this game. I can't be prouder of our Cats here for how well they played and what a competitive matchup they provided for SHAHA, who we had a hard time with all season. Well done by our North Pittsburgh Wildcats. First of 2 PAL playoff games today. We'll be back here at Delmont in the Palmer Products Imaging Arena for their second odd-set playoff game at 6:30 p.m. today. Thanks everyone for tuning in and joining us. Signing off for now, this is Tina Morasic with Hockey Mom Productions.